Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
Abby Johnson with the home run, just about to straight away center field.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field, located in beautiful Jehinkapa Park in downtown Wahpeton, North Dakota. And welcome everybody to North Dakota American Legion Baseball. We got a tournament here hosted by Wahpeton Post 20. And welcome once again to Three Borders Sports Network, and those of you watching on Red River Communications cable channel number 28, our own dedicated channel to Three Borders Sports Network when we go live, and we have our live events as in today. Good morning, everybody, and again, welcome here, and I am Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined up here in the booth by none other than my producer and partner in this project, that is Brian Watson.
How we doing, Joe?
Good morning, buddy.
Baseball, summer baseball.
Nice hat, too.
You like that?
I do.
Yeah.
Summer baseball, game number 2 of our schedule here for the summer. We were scheduled to do a Breckenridge baseball game, but the Cowboys had a good high school season, good finish to their season, and so we kept postponing their first Legion game, and congratulations to the Cowboys. We'll get that out first.
Yeah, they had a great season. Young team, no seniors on that team, and made kind of a deep run in the playoffs, and that's going to be a team to watch, see how they do during their summer season, and then next spring, that could certainly be a team to watch on the Minnesota side.
It will be, and again, we've got a game today. It's game number 2 for the Post 20 boys, and they're taking on LaMoure from LaMoure, North Dakota, post number 19. Post number 20. I don't know if I've ever, of course, we've had LaMoure and Wahpeton before, but it's to have a number close to each other like that is strange. But anyway, post 19 from LaMoure and post 20 from Wahpeton. LaMoure's coming in here. Talked to Coach Steele just before the game, and he said that they are 1-2. They had a victory over Enderlin, and then he said they lost a couple to Lisbon the other night. But Wahpeton's coming in here at 1-0. Their first game was just yesterday at 4 o'clock as Wahpeton took on Fergus Falls and defeated Fergus Falls 10-2 in a 5-inning game. And if you're just joining us today, there was 2 5-inning games actually yesterday. Wahpeton had a 5-inning game against Fergus Falls, and then Detroit Lakes fell to Glasgow, Montana 10-2 in a 5-inning game as well. It's an 8-run rule after 5, Brian, and a 12-run rule after 4.
Try and keep the tournament games on pace.
Yep.
As much as possible, so shorten that by 2 runs.
And we were right on time last night. I think we were done. I think the Glasgow game finished last night or a little after 8 o'clock, so it was a nice finish to the day. And looks like we're going to have the umpire meeting here coming up. Coach J.R. Theolgis from LaMoure and head coach Chris Kappas coming out for the umpire meeting.
Maybe a little bit of a revenge factor here for Post 20. LaMoure defeated Post 20 last year in this tournament.
That is correct.
So we'll see how things go today.
I think LaMoure is a little bit younger squad this year, so they're a little bit younger and probably in some learning stages. But then in the same sense, Brian, you look at Post 20, look at the guys, we talked about it a little bit yesterday during the game too, as well as we'll probably talk about it later. But Post 20 also lost quite a few players from last year, and they got 3 super seniors that are returning, and Hoffman's going to return next, probably in the first of the month after he's done with basic training. But so they'll have 4 super seniors returning from that team. But
it helps to have that extra experience come back. During the high school baseball season, Wahpeton had 11 seniors on that team, but a lot hadn't seen the field. And, a little bit of that here. You have some players who were on that high school team and are on this Legion team last year. So you start to plug in some new players, but it's kind of nice to have those super seniors come back and kind of fill those voids and give a little bit of leadership and get some experience on the field. And we'll see how they go today. They started out well yesterday, picking up the win with the 8-run rule, and see if they can get things going here.
And again, welcome. I'm sorry, Brian, and welcome to our pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. And as soon as the umpire meeting is done, we'll have our starting lineups brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance here. And our PA announcer, Art Grocco, will be doing the starting lineups again today for us. So looking forward to a beautiful day here at John Randall Field. We had nice rains, but maybe a little bit too much for some of our farmer friends out there watching on Three Borders Sports Network and the tractor, but the field is nice and green here.
The field is green, but there's a lot of water out there. I played golf on Thursday, and the course was pretty wet. So,
yeah. Are they letting the carts off the course?
They had carts out. It was a scramble on Thursday. So
you could drive around in the course.
Yeah, but it was pretty wet out there in a bunch of spots. So
okay. Well, currently it's about 64 degrees here at game time, so it's a nice sunny day. There's no breeze to speak of. Well, there's a little bit of a breeze. It says it's out of the northwest at 9, but the flags are blowing a little bit. And looks like we're shaking hands, so we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Art Grocko, for the Miller & Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups. I think Art's about ready to go. They're getting some music ready, I think, over there on the... There we go.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vaderstad Stadium at John Randall Field. We want to welcome our guests from the West, LaMoure, to this first ball game this morning. And let's meet the participants. First, for LaMoure, who are the guests on the scoreboard, we ask that everybody please line up along the respective baselines. First, for the reserves, number 24, Jake Kramer. Number 10, Avery Kramer. Number 12, Russell Exner. Number 1, Logan Potts. Number 14, Jacody Lewis. And now for your starters. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 20, Gunnar Thielges. Batting second, the left fielder, number 7, Blaze Isaacson. Batting third, the second baseman, number 3, Connor Johnson. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 29, Owen Lesko. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 2, Kobe Thielges. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 5, Max Musland. Batting seventh, the pitcher, number 6, Mason Orkin. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 21, Colton Ness. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 26, Dustin Ketterling. And playing first base, number 36, Jaron Reagan. Coaches, J.R. Thielges, Engage Dunn. And now for Wahpeton Post 20. First for their reserves, number 2, Avery Malmy. Number 8, Evan Doctor. Number 10, Eli Kappas. Number 15, Braden Steffens. Number 20, Carter Hockert. Number 23, Braxton Pauly. And now for their starters, leading off and playing shortstop, number 5, Caden Kappas. Batting second, the second baseman, number 3, Skylar Blado. Batting third, the catcher, number 7, Jackson Fleeflet. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 6, Jaden King. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Cooper Closerman. Batting sixth, the pitcher and designated hitter, number 12, Aiden Hayek. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 11, Nick Langenwalter. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 4, Josiah Brewer. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 13, Miles Hinckley. Coaches, Chris Kappas, Steve Hockert, Caden Hockert, and Batgirl Wendy Kappas. Face the flag in right center field as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, there is our national anthem as we honor America and our veterans past and present, home and abroad, that have provided such great things in our country that we have. And again, your starting lineup's brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Again, today's game here, game number 1 on the day, game number 3 in the tournament here. The Wahpeton Post 20 boys will take on the LaMoure Post 19 team, and LaMoure coming in here at 1-2, and Wahpeton coming in at 1-0. Their only game was yesterday against Fergus Falls in a 10-2 5-inning victory. So looking forward to some summer baseball again, B-Dub.
Question is this the game going to finish 10-2 as both games went 10-2 yesterday? So
yeah, I was down with Chris when he was writing the scores in the on the big board down there at the concession stand last night, and he said, how about that? He said both 10-2, both 5 innings. So kind of an interesting situation there for both teams, but we'll see what happens. Again, you got Aiden Hayek on the mound here for Post 20 in game number 2 on the year for them. Hayden had a pretty good season in the high school squad there. He pitched a few innings and also did well offensively for the Wahpeton Huskies.
Yeah, good to see some of these kids who, haven't been on the field, haven't spent a lot of time on the field, just step in and pick it up, like they've been out there the whole time. And Hayek, one of those players, had a good high school season and going to get some action here in Legion, and I think it's a good addition to this squad.
So some defensive changes from yesterday. If you were with us yesterday, playing at third base today will be Nick Langenwalter getting a start over at third base, and then moving over to second base is going to be Skylar Blado. So a little bit of defensive changes. Otherwise, Jaden King, of course, pitched yesterday. He's moved out to right field. Otherwise, Brewer is in left. So a little bit of defensive changes here for Post 20. But, again, a lot of these guys are familiar with some of these positions and, just getting some things situated here. It's early in the season, and Coach Cap is checking out some things, I'm sure.
Yeah, just move some people around. You got some new players that you're trying to plug in, and just see what you're going to be able to do throughout the season. Try and get them in a position early, see if they're comfortable there, and then you'll be able to go to that later if you need.
Brian Watson, head coach of the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. Brian, you do that as well, too. I mean, that's why you have these team camps and things that you do in the summertime, too, as well, that you were at this past week. So you're checking out some different lineups and checking out the girls and see what you got for the upcoming season.
Yeah, you got to find some place to figure out who can do what and how it works. And for us, the summer is the time to do that. We do that at team camp, have a good mix of girls. And we just get people on the floor and see what they can do.
There you go. There's your first pitch. Is going to be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Located in Tyler, North Dakota. First pitch comes in as a strike, and it's at 10:04 a.m., Brian. So a 4-minute late start, but we're pretty close. It was 4 minutes late yesterday when we started, too. It was 4:04 yesterday. Aiden Hayek delivers the 0-1 pitch, and now it's the count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Behind the plate, Reed Johnson. Swain Babcock out on the bases in game 1 here of the day. There's a call, strike 2 at the knees, and the hitter is Gunnar Thielges. He's a starting shortstop. Art was saying that pretty good trackster. He placed in 4 events out at state track meet.
See if we can use some of those wheels here, and that one hit high out to center field.
Hinckley gets underneath it and makes the catch. Yesterday, a little bit more of a breeze, Brian, and it was a little bit of a circus out there sometimes, but that time Hinckley had that one gauged and made the catch.
Yeah, the last couple of days, the wind has really been blowing. A little bit of breeze blowing out today.
It's going to bring up Blaze Isaacson, the left fielder, wearing number 7. LaMoure in yellow tops. Wahpeton in their new gray vests. They got a blue undershirt, and then a gray vest is a brand new shirt or vest this year for the Post 20 boys.
If you look good, you play good, right?
How about that?
Huh?
One pitch now turns into 2-0. Back in the day when I didn't even hate to say this, but when I played Babe Ruth, we had old wool uniforms. They were heavy and hot.
That was a long time ago.
I know, it's Babe Ruth, man. That's 50-some years ago.
The old wool sand knit uniform. How about that?
Ugh.
A little itchy.
Oh, it was horrible. 3-0 pitch from Aiden Hayek. And it's ball 4. So the walk issued here by Aiden. So he gets first out here on a fly ball. And second hitter, Blaze Isaacson, draws the walk. And now it's going to bring up Connor Johnson, the second baseman. LaMoure will be hosting the state Class B tournament this year for Legion. I think that's the first weekend in August, if I remember correctly. LaMoure has done a lot of changes to their field as well. Good stop there by Fleeflet, and that was in the dirt to Johnson. Yes, Fleeflet goes out to talk to Hayek, and he turns around to Reed and says, oh, yeah, I got to take time. So time is called. LaMoure, Brian, they've got some changes to their ball field and a brand new scoreboard over there, as well as home plate is a turf area, and the pitching mound is also turf in LaMoure. So they're pretty proud of what they've got going. Talked to Coach Steelgis. He was pretty happy with it.
Getting things ready for that state tournament coming up.
Again, Connor Johnson now ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strike. And that one almost hit him. It did. Caught the shirt. So a hit by pitch and a walk here just put 2 runners on.
So post 20 in a bit of a jam here in the first inning to start out their second game of the season here this year. Can work their way out of it.
Post 20, the defending Class A 2023 state champions. Brings up Owen Lesko. Takes a strike on the outer half. Owen Lesko looks like he's probably a football player too.
I would say so. He is put together.
And he's batting in the 4 spots, so. And that one he pulls to the left field. It's going to be deep, going back is Brewer, and it's off the wall. And it's going to ricochet off, and around third and coming to home to score the first run of the game is Isaacson on a triple, creating the RBI for Lesko. He drove that one hard, Brian.
Yeah, it looked like Brewer got a slow start on that one. That went all the way back to the wall. Hit about halfway up on the green wall out there. Bounced back into play. And that'll be the first run of the game here. LaMoure taking the lead. Again, this team took Post 20 down last year.
Yeah, they
Post
did.
20 had a great season last year. And LaMoure coming in here today ready to play.
So Lesko with the RBI triple. Brings up Kobe Thielgis, younger brother of Gunner. That one's popped up to left, and Brewer's going to have to give chase to that one, but he looks like he's got that one gauged, and there's a tag at third. Here comes Lesko. Throw is not going to be in time, and Lesko scores on the tag, so a sacrifice fly for Colby Thielgis.
Yeah, that one hit way out there to left field. No chance on the throw. An easy score. Nice sac fly for LaMoure. Take a 2-0 lead here early against Post 20.
So Max Muslin, the right fielder, comes up now. Bases are clear. Oh, no, excuse me, there's a runner at first base. Connor Johnson still standing over at first. There he goes, and the sea of Fleeflet's throw is down there, and it looked like on the slide there, Johnson might have knocked the ball out of Kappas' hand.
Yeah, just bounced around down there and just not able to make the play.
So good speed there from Connor Johnson. The throw was right there. Kappas put the tag down, but the ball got knocked out. I think he might have been out had he been able to
hang on to it, right?
Yeah, I think so. Purely speculation there, folks, but Muslin now goes to 1-1. We're not going to get a text message from Karen and Carly. They're here watching the game this morning.
Well, maybe they're listening on their phone too.
It might be. I know I went down and said hi to them, and Karen said that they'll be home watching the 3 o'clock game.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. So runner at second base is Connor Johnson. Max Muslin at the plate. 2-1 pitch from Aiden Hayek. And that's another drive to left. Brewer's going to have that one gauged. He drops back and makes the catch. and the side is retired. But LaMoure scores 2 runs on a couple of walks and a hit by pitch. And then the RBI triple by Owen Lesko makes the score 2-0 as Wahpeton comes to bat here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy. All right, well, LaMoure jumps out to a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first, and here comes Caden Kappas to lead it off for Wahpeton in the bottom of the first, and he'll pull that one foul. That one headed right for the dugout there. Wendy was hiding behind the net, and it landed right in front of her. She didn't move, though.
She's not going to flinch. It's like Kobe over there.
That one's in the dirt, so it's 1-1. Yeah, she was up here in the box last night after the game, and she had a little bruise underneath her eye on the right side, and she actually stood up at a local restaurant, stood up with the waitress and bumped into the waitress, and now she's got a bruise on her cheek.
She was at our basketball camp, our Huskies.
Oh, I bet she was.
Basketball camp here last week.
Yeah.
Did a good job.
Good for her. 2-1 now to Caden, bigger brother. Caden rips that one over to second on a 3-hopper over there. Johnson picks it up. He'll get it over to Rogan at first base, and Caden is retired on the 4-3 putout.
Keith playing college baseball up at Crookston.
Along with Jackson Fleetwood, who redshirted this year. And now it's going to be Skylar Blado at the plate. Takes a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Nice crowd on hand here for a 10 o'clock Saturday morning game.
Yeah, it is.
Good crowd from that one's in the dirt and gets away.
Starting to fill in on kind of both sides. Some fans in the bleachers.
A lot of green shirts over on the first base side. A lot of red, white, and blue over on the third base side and in the grandstands. That one's inside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Skylar Blado. Skylar had a good year in relief pitching last year for Post 20. He had 4 saves, if I remember correctly. 2-2.
He was busy out there in left field first inning.
That was Brewer.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Blado playing second base. That one's a high chopper back to the mound, and Workin gets it over to Rogan at first base. So Workin gets the out there on the ground ball. 1-3 put out. So 2 ground balls here for Wahpeton. Took the boys one time through the order last night against Fergus Falls, Brian, before they started finally putting some offense together. So we'll see what Jackson Fleeflet can do here in his first at bat.
Yeah, get through one time, see if you can get the timing figured out. Able to do it last night. Take a little bit here today.
There, a little off-speed breaking pitch there that kind of come across the middle of the plate. Strike one. 0-1 now. Let's see what he comes with this time. Came inside with a fastball, and it's 1-1. Working. Sets to deliver to Colton Ness behind the plate. And that one goes off the left shoulder of Jackson Fleeflet. So he's hit by a pitch, and he'll take the base.
Post 20 had a hit by pitch there in the top of that first, and LaMoure returning the favor here. That'll put Fleeflet on.
He was hit by a pitch yesterday, too.
He's going to get a courtesy runner.
Okay, and that will be Carter Bob Hawker.
Carter Bob.
His first name is Carter, but for whatever reason, everybody calls him Bob. Good kid. He helps take care of the field here at John Randall, along with Evan Doctor, both working for the park this summer. That one's going to sail off the glove of Ness, and down to second base will go Hawkert. So, post 20 with a chance here with runner in scoring position, and Jaden King, who had a good day again yesterday. He had that double yesterday, a bases clearing double. He had bases loaded, and he got 3 RBI off that double.
He'd take one here, that's for sure.
Check swing. His grandpa sitting down in front of us, and yesterday his grandpa was watching, sent us a text from Tyler, Minnesota, and I bet we'll get one from him here in a little bit, too, when we open up the text line. Oh, and that sounds like that hit him.
Hit him, too.
So 2 in a row here.
Picking up right where he left off in the high school season.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
To take a couple over-unders on how many times Big Bird was going to be hit during the high school season.
Well, here comes Cooper Klosterman. Yesterday, before the game, they were taking batting practice at 2 o'clock, and I parked my car out there in left field corner out there in the balcony over there. And I walked out to put my camera up, and Chris said, "You better not park there." And I moved my car then over to the other side of the wood shop. And Cooper drilled one out there where my car was sitting.
Why do you call it a car when it's a vet? I don't understand.
There's a strike to Cooper. It's 1-1. Well, yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, and if I were you, I wouldn't park it there either.
I didn't think it was going to go that far foul, but he pulled one over there, I guess. And I was told I was lucky. So that one fouled him off his own foot. So Cooper will stay at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cooper yesterday had a couple of strikeouts and a walk, and he scored. So Cooper looking to put something together here with a 1-2 pitch, 2 outs. There he drills one to center, but it's right at Lesko in center field. He hardly moved.
Yeah, Lesko didn't even have to move, hit right at him, and that'll finish the inning. And post 20 will leave 2 on the bags.
With that, we're going to go to the top of the second. LaMoure leads 2-0 right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
We're going to the top of the second here at Vaterstad Stadium at John Randall Field. 7, 8, 9 due up here for LaMoure. So Aiden Hayek would like to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 here to after giving up a couple of runs here in the first inning.
Had that hit by pitch and ended up giving up 2 there. So we'll see if he can settle down here in a second.
So it's going to bring up Mason Workin, the pitcher. 7, 8, 9 is Mason Workin, Colton Ness, and Dustin Ketterling due up. Hayek gets a sign from Fleeflet, and he'll deliver. Check swing right back to Hayek. He'll pick it up on the third hop, and he'll flip it over to Cooper Klosterman covering first. So an easy put out there on 1 pitch.
Got that first one, got the easy one. Just need 2 more to try and get out of this inning. Beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky.
Beautiful day. Colton Ness, the catcher, steps up. 64 degrees at game time, and there's a call strike at the belt. Flags are blowing a little bit stronger now, straight out from home plate to right field.
Might get a little bit of help. Get one up in the air.
There's a ball there. It's 1-1. Again, a nice crowd on hand here from LaMoure. So they brought a good contingent of fans. There's a drive to left field. Brewer's got to get over. It's going to be a foul ball, I believe, and he makes it in foul territory. And it's just off our camera angle there. Sorry about that, folks, but that's what we got. And Brewer makes the catch.
Yeah, good hustle over there. Able to.
He's been busy.
Yeah, about just about 20 steps there of the line, and able to run that one down.
Well, I don't want to put the announcer jinx on.
Here we go.
Aiden Hayek, but
here we go.
Number 9 hitter here, Dustin Ketterling. He'd like to get this one. Swing and a miss.
Remember the rules now.
Yeah, I know.
It's Fight Club.
Fight Club. No rules. Don't talk. Second pitch, swing and a miss. Again, LaMoure had to get up a little early this morning to come over here. About an hour's drive to Wahpeton, but they got 2 games. They'll be home early today. They're done after their 12:30 game, so they'll be home early afternoon. That one's in the dirt, so good waste pitch there. That one's underneath the knee pad of Jackson Fleeflet. So yeah, LaMoure will have a short day, 2 games today and 2 games tomorrow. Each team playing 4 games in this round robin tournament.
Kind of nice to get those 2 out of the way early and then get back home.
And the pitch outside for ball, and the announcer jinx is close.
If you wouldn't have said anything.
I know.
I mean, it's not over yet, but I just got a feeling the way that you rolled.
Didn't I?
Yeah, I think you might have.
3-2 pitch. There's a chopper to third. Nick Langenwalter barehands it over to first. Got him in time. Nice play by Nick Langenwalter. He barehanded that one, B-Dub, and got that one over in time.
He was like, Joe, let me help you out and get out of the inning here. What a play over there by Nick Langenwalter.
Joe, let me help you out. That's a good one. All right, there's a nice 1-2-3 inning there for Aiden Hayek in post 20. A nice play by Nick Langenwalter. And here comes the Wahpeton post 20 boys in the bottom of the second, trailing 2-0.
First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Leading off the home half of the second will be the pitcher, Aiden Hayek. So Aiden will lead it off here. The swing and a miss against Mason Workin. It was a close play at first there to end the inning, Brian.
Yeah, I don't know if Coach Steele just was happy with the call over there. I mean, it was pretty close. Great play over there at third by Nick Langenwalter, able to barehand that ball and get it over the first in time and get the post 20 out of the inning. But it was a tight play, and sometimes, us coaches don't always agree.
Hayek offensively keeps it up for post 20 with a single to right.
Helping himself out there. Able to slap that one out to right. Had a great high school season. We saw him knock one out of here over the 373 mark.
Yeah, he hit a triple yesterday in the game, and comes out here for a courtesy runner, and that is Braden Steffens. Braden Steffens steps in, and then stepping up to the plate now will be the third baseman, Nick Langenwalter. So how often does that happen when you see the defensive play, and then he comes up to bat in the next inning?
Let's see if he can get things going here.
Little blooper over into right center. That's going to drop and fall in for a single, so it'll look good in the book. And Langenwalter with a single. So two singles in a row.
Goes down as a base hit, Joe. Doesn't matter what it looks like.
That's right. And now here comes Joe Brewer.
Now I can say Brewer was busy out there in left field.
Yeah. He has been.
Yeah, he has.
It sure has. And after Josiah Brewer, it's Miles Hinckley, the number 9 hitter. We'll see. I think I was going to say he might just put one down here, and he does. A nice, beautiful bunt to third base side. Workin gets it over to first just in time to retire Brewer, but he does his job.
I mean, that's textbook, Joe.
Yep.
Lay it down, move the runners over. And nothing better when you're a coach and you ask a player to in a certain situation to get up there and do something, and they do their job. It's just well done there.
As Miles Hinckley steps up to the plate now, Caden Kappas due up after him. Hinckley yesterday had a double, Brian, so he's looking to keep his hitting streak alive here. Workin delivers a little bit high for a ball. And Jay Malmy down there doing some grilling. He's got some sausage, egg, and cheese muffins going.
It smells good down there.
Yeah. Yesterday he had some fried onions going, man. You could smell them up here. Oof.
That ballpark smell, right?
Oh, you love it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now to Hinckley. Runners at second and third. That one's low and in the dirt, but not far enough away for Steffens to go anywhere. He's standing at third base now. Again, he pinch running for Hayek, who singled.
Thought that ball was going to get away from Ness and just stayed right down there, right around his feet.
2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. So now the count even at 2-2 with 1 out. Leadoff hitter Caden Kappas due up next. The 2-2 pitch from Workin. High and away, ball 3, and the count is full.
Taken all the way here.
And you know Caden Kappas would like to see the bases full for him. 3-2. Workin delivers. Check swing, foul. Caden Kappas will pick it up, flip it over to Reed Johnson. Reed will look at it and send it back. So we'll do this one all over again. 1 out on the board. Runners at second and third. Langenwalter at second. Steffens at third. He's running for Hayek. The pitch. Again fouled. That was a weird one. It bounced off the plate, didn't it?
I thought it did hit the plate.
And then it hit off the top of the roof of the dugout. That was a wild-looking foul ball. Three-two pitch again from Workin. Third one. High and away, ball 4.
Just missed.
Good eye. We'll just say that. Well, that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Caden Kappas, super senior for Wahpeton. 1 of 3 this year. Josiah Hoffman will be the 4th one when he comes back after basic training. Caden drives that one to center. Lesko not going to make it in. It falls in for a base hit, or is it? Oh, and that was close. That could have been a force play at second. Man, that was a close one there, Brian. I didn't know if it was going to drop or not, and it did.
I don't know that Lesko really saw the ball off the bat. He just kind of delayed when the ball was hit and dropped right in front of him. I think if he gets going right away, it's an easy catch for him.
Yeah, it was kind of a slow.
And Wahpeton able to beat out the force play at second, too. That ball was short in the center field.
Yep. Yeah, it was a close play at second there, and the ball got knocked loose there, I think, when Miles Hinckley slid in.
Well, the runners were holding. They thought the ball was going to be caught.
Yep. Swing and a miss by Blado. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Skylar Blado. Grounded out in his first at bat. We'll pop that one foul over by First Street, and it'll be 1 and 2 now to Skylar. Taco in a bag for later today here, Brian.
Oh, man. I might be
plus burgers and brats.
Might be putting on some LBs later.
That one sails outside, but again, not far enough for Lang and Walter to come in.
No, Ness got enough of that one to keep it within his reach.
Ness looks at his glove like, what did you do that for? Or did he say thank you for keeping it close?
I think he said thank you.
2-2 pitch from Workin. Popped up right field side. Muslin. He's got her gauged. He lines it up. Makes the catch. Tag at third is Langenwalter coming home, and he'll cross the plate easily. And the score now is tied at 2. So Langenwalter scores on the sacrifice fly by Skylar Blado to right field.
Again, you get what you want at the plate there. That's a good execution. You had the bunt that able to move those runners over, and then you get the sac fly here to bring in another run and tie the score.
Well, Hinckley moved over to third as well. And standing at first base now is Caden Kappas, and stepping up to the plate is Jackson Fleetfoot. So we might see some stuff happening here with Caden Kappas over at first. Led the team in stolen bases last year. And there he goes. Pitch number 1, and that one's fouled. Look out, folks. The guy stood up in a hurry and protected himself, did a good job, and deflected the ball over in foul territory. So the count's 0-1. We'll see if Kappas gets the green light again here, as Fleetfoot is behind in the count. You might see a pitch out here. Coach Theodis has seen a lot of baseball. And there's a pickoff move instead. Still might be a pitch out. You never know.
Yeah.
Ahead in the count here to the number 3 hitter, Jackson Fleetfoot, who can put one away in a hurry if he gets a hold of it. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he gets hit for the second time. That one's off the shoulder blade. That one might have hurt a little more.
Yeah, that one just got away from Workin. And that's the 3rd one today. A 3rd of the tournament for Fleetfoot.
It was hit once yesterday, and it is the 3rd one of the day, though.
Of the day, and the 3rd one for
Fleetfoot. 3rd one for him,
yeah.
And the bases are jammed again. Kappas at second, Fleetfoot at first, Hinckley at third. And we got a mound visit here brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance, located 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. Looks like Bob Hockert in to run for Fleetfoot again as a courtesy runner, which is permitted in this tournament. Courtesy runners for the pitcher and the catcher. And I'd have to look at the rule sheet again, Brian, but it might be for the catcher with 2 outs, I think you are supposed to, so that when the catcher
has time to get his gear on.
Correct. So nice to see some young folks here too in their Wahpeton gear. The boys down along the first base side sitting there in their Wahpeton hats and their baseball jerseys.
Nice to see the young kid come out and support.
Comes Big Bird. bases loaded again for him. Jaden King gets hit again, and again another hit by pitch.
We'll start the over-under on.
God, I guess. So Blado will come home to score, and now the post 20 takes the lead 3-2. So those 4 hit by pitches in this game by Workin have come in the number 3 and the number 4 hitters. 2 of each. And Jaden's used to wearing a bruise. Ooh, and a check swing at that one. Might have been low, but Cooper swung through it. So strike 1 to Cooper Klosterman. Cooper popped out to Lesko in center field in his first at bat. And there's a drive to left center. That's going to fall in for a base hit. 1 RBI. He'll get 2 out of the deal. King falls down, but he'll get back to second base in time. So a 2 RBI single with 2 outs for Cooper Klosterman.
There you go. Big Coop coming up to the plate, getting it done. And just like yesterday, just need to go around one time, see if you can figure out that timing on the pitch here. And Cooper Klosterman coming up big, giving the post 20 the lead here in the bottom of the second.
5-2. They've scored 5 runs here in the bottom of the second. And we're batted around here as Hayek comes up to the plate again. He had a single in his first at bat. That one he might have a seeing eye one. That's deep in the hole, but nice play. Oh, now everybody's safe.
He wasn't on the bag.
Gunnar Thieldes, tried to get it over to Colby, and it didn't work out.
Just not on the same page. Just a couple steps off the bag. The throw was made over there, and he had to try and find it and just not able to do it in time.
First base, number 15, Brady Steffens.
So Klosterman over at second. King's now at third. And Nick Langenwalter steps up to the plate. He singled and scored in this inning. That one gets away, and here comes Jaden King, and he'll get in easily across the plate.
And we saw a couple of those hit Ness's glove and bounce and stay around him. That one hit his glove and got away from him. That allows the run to come in. Now 6-2 for post 20.
So the wheels coming off for Workin here in this inning here. He's facing the 10th hitter of the inning here, Nick Langenwalter, and giving up 6 runs. Langenwalter drives one to right, but looks like Muslin's got it gauged and makes the catch, and that will retire the side. But the post 20 boys score 6 here in the bottom of the second. And Strand 2. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network for the top of the third.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field, Chahinkapa Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. Game number 3 of the tournament, game number 2 for Wahpeton. They're taking on the LaMoure post-19 boys. And we're going to the top of the third with Wahpeton leading 6-2. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson, producing the show here today. And I'll apologize. I set my center field camera up this morning, and I kind of zoomed in a little too tight. Sorry about that, man. Ooh, that one's pulled foul left out of play.
We got her figured out. I made a couple adjustments, and it'll work.
So Aiden Hayek facing the top of the order again here as Gunnar Thiel just fouls that one away. 0-1. Foul back on top of the roof. There it was. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here as Aiden Hayek ahead of Theoldis. And he'll drill that one right back up the middle, but right to Caden Kappas on the line drive out. Nice catch by Caden as he drifted over and made that catch. He's going to bring up Blaze Isaacson. He walked and scored in his first at bat. And we want to thank all of our sponsors, including Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our Coaches Show sponsor. Essentia Health. And there's a drive to left center, and that's going to hit the gap. It's going to fall in, and it's a 2-hopper to the fence. Bounces off. Brewer picks it up, and he'll get it back in, but it's a stand-up double for Blaze Isaacson. A nice drive to left center, Brian.
Yeah, right in the gap, all the way back to the wall. Yeah, a little speed there for the easy stand-up double, as you said.
So Connor Johnson was hit by a pitch in his first at bat and scored. Essentia Health, we want to thank them as well. Smith Motors of Wahpeton, Wahpeton Daily News. Been with us forever. Optimum Rehab, Dr. Tony, just off Dakota Avenue. High for ball. Interstate Engineering, Wahpeton Deli. Got some good lunch specials going on there with Dean and the crew at Wahpeton Deli. Hayek delivers the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's count even now at 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, don't forget Gripper Sports in downtown Wahpeton, right on Dakota Avenue. Gripper Sports got all your favorite team sports apparel, including Post 20 gear and Post 53 gear, and that one's tight there. Almost hit him again. It's ball. So 2-1. Gripper Sports, Tyler and Wayne, they got that fancy vinyl print machine. Also, they can make some pretty cool mesh signs. That's popped up straight in the infield here. Klosterman coming in. Hayek moving over off the mound. He'll make the catch. Off the mound between first base, and Aiden Hayek retires Connor Johnson on the fly ball.
Up next, your center fielder number 20.
So 2 outs for Aiden Hayek here as Owen Lesko steps up. He tripled in his first at bat with authority. Off the wall in left field. As Brewer is deep in left field. Also, Jaden King is deep in right field. Miles Hinckley out in center field. Normal depth, pretty straight away. The wind is kind of blowing toward left field now, according to the flags. There's a little breaking pitch there from Hayek for a strike. It's 1-1. Two outs here in the top of the third. And the pitch in the dirt gets away from Fleeflet right between the wickets. Brian goes back to the pads.
Yeah, we don't see that very often.
Not very often.
All the way back. Jackson pretty solid back there behind the plate. That one gets by. Runner moves over the third.
So the count 2-1 to Owen Lesko. Blaze Isaacson gets over to third on the pass ball. And that's a low one there, too, and it's 3-1. Maybe not a bad idea to give this guy a free pass either.
Yeah, that, just go ahead and let him get out there, and we'll work behind you.
Yep. So it's a 3-1 pitch. That's right down the middle, and Lesko will pull that one foul down the third baseline, and count will go full. 3-2 with 2 outs. Nice crowd over on the third base berm over there. They're not looking into the sun yet, so they're comfortable over there. Nice morning here at John Randall Field. 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Hayek delivers to Lesko. Swung on and missed, and Hayek gets a strikeout, and he's happy about it himself. So the strands a runner at third base here in the top of the third, and it's a 6-2 lead for Wahpeton over LaMoure. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network.
1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
Welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium, John Randall Field, Chahinkapa Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe. He's Brian. And leading off the bottom of the third is Joe Brewer here. And he had a nice sacrifice bunt back in the second inning. And did his job very well with that bunt. Now he's got bases empty, so he's going to see what he can do this time. Time for our Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shoutouts, I think, Brian. 701-640-2619. 701-640-2619. The Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shoutout line. Give us a text message. Don't call me. I won't be able to answer it. Send me a text message at that number, and we'll give you the shout out, who you're cheering for, and your name if possible. Colby, are you watching today? Let me know.
He's got to be watching.
He was watching, yes. There's a right over the top of the mound. It's going to be a tough play there by Theelgis, but he does get Brewer by a step. Gunnar Theelgis ranged up behind the pitcher's mound and snagged that one, Brian, for a nice play.
Yeah, that's a real good play there by the shortstop, Theelgis. That ball bounced right over the pitcher, and sometimes those infielders just kind of get caught watching, and Theelgis staying with it, able to run that one down and make the throw over to get the out.
So Miles Hinckley will step up to the plate again. Our Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out line, 701-640-2619. Hard ground ball over to first. Rogan picks it up and steps on the bag, and easy out there for him.
Back to the top of the order for Wahpeton.
So 2 outs here, and that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Caden Kappas. Yeah, Colby texted yesterday. He was watching. So it was... Got 2 outs on the board. That one's off the plate. Caden Kappas singled and scored in his last at bat. He's 1 for 2 today. And Jackson Fleetfoot chasing that one down there, Brian. He looks bigger, doesn't he?
A little bit. You get into college, you start doing some things that you didn't do in high school, and you start to bulk up a little bit.
Yep. Our camera shots are brought to you by Digital Guru. We appreciate what they do for us, too, as well. Digital Guru, located on Dakota Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Digital Guru, our camera shots. Appreciate their efforts with Three Borders Sports Network. 3-1 now to Caden. And he'll pop that one foul. It'll be close to the roof, isn't it? Nope. Right there by the kids. Oh, I'll get the freezy. Oh, look at that little girl come up and got it. She beat everybody.
Sniped that one right from him.
Yes, she did.
She's like, I'm out.
Barefoot and all.
Right.
Barefoot at the ballpark. The count's full now to Caden Kappas from Mason Workin. And the delivery, and Caden turns on it, and it's a shot down the Colby Theelgis at third base, and it's a 1-2-3 inning here on that line shot. We're going to go to the top of the fourth. It's the LaMoure 2, Wahpeton 6. Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back.
What time of year A farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and thanks for joining us today here from John Randall Field at Chahinkapa Park. And LaMoure and Wahpeton taking on each other here in the game, and we're in the top of the fourth. LaMoure going to bring up Colby Theelges, who just made that defensive play again at third base. Nice little shot there by Caden Kappas, but it was right into the mitt.
Yeah, that one came right at him. He didn't have to move, put his glove up, and he was like, oh, I got it. It was a hard shot.
That one might have hit the palm of the mitt there, and that might have stung a little bit.
Let's just say his glove was in the right place at the right time.
Aiden Hayek gave up 2 runs in the first inning, and he shut him down here in the second and the third, and we'll see what he does here with the 5, 6, 7 hitters here for LaMoure. And he falls behind in the count now to Colby Theelges, 3-0. Speaking of Colby, there's a strike, so it's 3-1.
That one catching that outside corner.
Tim, Dana, Casey, Kelly, Kappas, and the dog, Copper. Not Cooper. Oh, and that one hit him on that one, so it was ball 4 anyway, but Colby's going to pay for that one with a bruise in the back. So, Timmy, thank you very much for the text. Timmy, Dana, Casey, Kelly, and dog, Copper.
The real. Oh, Copper. I was going to say the real Coop dog, but you said not Cooper.
No, it's C-O-P-P.
There we go.
Reed Johnson talking to Jackson about something. I don't know what that was about, but Reed's always chatting with somebody. That one is a strike delivered to Max Muslin. Popped out to Brewer in the first inning. And Brewer is busy in the first inning. And the second inning he had a pop fly too, but 0-1 now to Muslin, the right fielder. And the pitch, breaking pitch, goes a little bit too far outside. Jackson likes to flip that ball down to first base if the runner gets off too far down there, but I think LaMoure is ready for that.
Well, he gave a little bit of a show like he was going to throw down there and decided not to.
And this time Hayek throws it over there. Max working the pitcher due up next. He is standing in the batter's box, or the on-deck circle. And the pitch, that's low in the dirt. A good stop there by Fleeflet, and it's 2-1. Nobody in the bullpens for either team. There's a swing, and it's a slow ground ball to Kappas. His only play is going to be to first, and it comes up a little bit high, but Cooper pulls it back down, but I don't think it was in time.
No, he was pulled off the bag, and that was just a slow roller. Just got hung up in the grass. And his only play was at first and just not able to make the play in time.
Yeah, it was such a slow roller. Colby Thiel just was on his way to second, and Caden didn't have an opportunity, and he had to hurry his throw over to first. Pulled Cooper Klosterman off the bag. We got a Cooper on first. We got a Copper watching. And Mason working at the plate. And your announcer guy is tongue twisted.
That's a lot right there.
How about that?
Huh?
North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, and Cable Channel 28. Some of our sponsors. We want to say thanks to Mindak Farmers Cooperative as well. First Community Credit Union, Sanford Health, and Red River Valley Western Railroad. If you see those folks, if you walk into their place of business, make sure you tell them thanks, because without them, we couldn't be here. 1-0 pitch to Workin. We'll pull that one foul off the protective netting in front of the third base dugout, and Coach Kappas will wander out to pick that up. Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Bold Print, Red River Grain, and Hornstein Family Chiropractic, to name a few. Now when he'll pull foul just past Coach Steele just at third base, and he was kind of, whoops, look out. So it's a 1-2 count. And we're going to, Steffens will run down and pick that one up off the fence down there. And Hayek ahead in the count now, 1-2 to Workin. That one's outside, and a good stop there by Fleeflet, and the count goes 2-2.
Yeah, Fleeflet doing a good job there. You know, he redshirted at Crookston, so haven't played a lot of baseball officially, I guess. Get some time in practice. But
spent a lot of time in the weight room for sure.
And that's for sure, but no game action.
There's a drive to left, and is it going to hook foul? It does.
But still solid behind the plate there.
Workin's been pulling it left here for quite a while, and just can't get it to land fair, so the count is 2-2. Again, Brewer getting a run and getting quite a workout over there again.
Yeah, he's been busy out there in left field.
Hayek finishing his second time through the order. That one comes up over the head of Workin. So ball 3 now, and the count's full. Full count, payoff pitch from Aiden Hayek. Swung on, that one's pulled down the left field line. That one is fair, and it's a fair ball, and it gets by Brewer as he dived for that one. Couldn't come up with it. 1 run will score, and that will be it there, but they double there by Workin. Brings 1 home.
Yeah, just a tough play for Brewer out there. Left it, decided to lay out for that ball, and it got by him, then had to get up and chase it down.
Yeah, we ended up in the corner down by the 324 side. So, again, Workin was pulling the ball the whole time there on foul balls, and finally he got one to land in the fair side.
And that was right on the line, too.
So Colton Ness, the big catcher for LaMoure, steps up to the plate now. He's got 2 runners in scoring position. There's a call strike. So it's 6-3 now in favor of Wahpeton. So LaMoure, number 8 hitter here is Colton Ness, the catcher. Ooh, and he thought about it there, but held up on it. It's 1-1.
That one just inside.
So Aiden Hayek delivers the 1-1 pitch, and that's a little base hit, not a base hit, but a nice play over there by Skylar Blado. Goes to his knees to stop that one. It was kind of a squibber, Brian.
How about that play? I thought that ball was going to be through the hole.
I did too.
Blado gets over there, slides on his knees, gets it in his glove, and able to get it over to close to him at first for the out. That's a heck of a play there.
It sure was. But moving over to third was Workin, and scoring was Muslin. And now Dustin Ketterling, the number 9 hitter, swing and a miss. Grounded out to that nice play by Nick Langenwalter when he barehanded that one.
Yeah, 2 really nice plays. I really didn't think Plato was going to get
I didn't
that
either.
ball.
That's why I said base hit right away to start with. I thought that was going to sneak through, and then he got over there in plenty of time. I shouldn't say plenty of time, but he did a nice play. Very nice play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Corners are in for Wahpeton. defensive side of the ball, and there's fouled off there by the number 9 hitter, Dustin Ketterling.
I'd say maybe it is a little soft in the grass there. We had that slow roll out to Capus, and then that one hit the ground and just kind of died. And
yeah, it did. Yeah. And the pitch is pulled to Caden Capus at short. He'll pick out a routine play over to first, and Klosterman makes the out, but a run comes across. So an RBI for Ketterling there, and there's 2 outs.
And LaMoure chipping away here, got 2 back.
So it's 5-6 now in favor of Wahpeton. And the leadoff hitter, Gunnar Thielges, at the plate.
Oh, short one. There we go. I was short to run there.
Oh, okay. There's the call strike at the knees there. Gunnar Thielges so far has popped out to center, and he lined out on a shot to Caden Capus. At short. It's a 0-1 pitch. Call strike on the inner half. It's 0-2.
A lot of activity over here. Got to try and keep up. Chad was over here yesterday, so.
Oh, I was sitting there yesterday.
You were?
Yep.
Oh, Chad made you do all the work.
Yeah, he did. He and Nyack tried to put a little extra mustard on that one, but didn't quite make it. Outside for ball 1-2. Good waste pitch. Yeah, I had to. I produced yesterday.
I'm impressed then.
There's a ground ball, and that's going to be deep backhand by Caden Capus and a long throw, but not in time as Thiel just hustles down.
I was going to say, if he's going to be able to throw him out on that play all the way back on the grass, going away and trying to come back and throw it, but
he did throw a bullet over there on a one-hopper, but Thiel just outran him.
I mean, just a play just to get over there and field the ball.
Correct. Nice play again defensively, but goes down in the books as a base hit.
Yeah, Thiel just with those wheels, you're not gonna gun him down there.
So here comes Blaze Isaacson, swings and misses at the first pitch he sees from Aiden Hyack. Game 2 coming up here will be Glasgow and LaMoure. So Glasgow, Montana, coming off a win last night against Detroit Lakes. Play their second game. That one's a pickoff move. Glasgow, Montana was here early yesterday, Brian. They drove all the way yesterday, about an 8-hour drive. Drove all the way yesterday and got here. They were here before the Wahpeton game started at 4. And that one has a foul tip, and that one's making Jackson Fleetfoot not feel very well.
I think that one got him pretty good.
And it's going to be a rare sight if you see him walk off the field. He's not sure what happened or where he got hit there, but he's taking his time getting up, and I don't blame him. It's hurt. It hurt. We'll take a break, and while Jackson recovers, we'll be right back here. And again, it's 6-5 in favor of Wahpeton. Back after this.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
All right, we come back. Jackson's up and at him, and it's a fly ball to Cooper Klosterman, and the side is retired as Blaze Isaacson is retired. LaMoure scores 3 runs, though, in the top of the 4th, and it's a 5-6 game here. Wahpeton leading. We'll be right back again on Three Borders Sports Network.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Well, Jackson Fleeflet is due up second in the inning here, and it looks like he's bringing his bat out, and he's going to take a swat. So good news there for Post 20 fans, and Jackson Fleeflet looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to go anywhere. Just took him a little bit of time to catch his breath. And
yep.
So he's going to be ready to go.
Glad to hear he's fine. I gave him a little grief yesterday after I set up the center field camera. The boys go out and they always slap the 369 sign out there, and that's always right underneath our camera.
And they move it?
And yesterday they kind of wiggled it a little bit, so I gave him some grief yesterday, and he said, "Joel, it wasn't me."
Yeah.
So the boys took it a little easy on it today, I think, as Skylar Blado pops one foul, and that's going to go out of play. Skylar Blado so far has grounded out, and then he had the sacrifice fly out to right field and drove in a run. Ooh, and that one goes behind him, 1-2. Can't even say that was a waste pitch.
No, I don't think you can.
So LaMoure comes back with 3 here in the top of the 4th, Brian. We got a game again.
Well, you knew they weren't going to go away.
No, they aren't. Blado again fouls that one away. Hey, the concession stand asked me if we want a brat or anything.
Yeah, I might one of those.
Want one of them breakfast sandwiches?
I might want one of those things.
I'll tell her. And the 1-2 pitch. Ooh, and that one hits him on the left shoulder again. Another hit by pitch. 5th one for working.
Now back, your catcher, number 7, Jackson.
So it's going to bring up Jackson, and here he comes. And we got a courtesy runner over at first base for Skylar Blado. And that will be, I believe, Avery Mulmy. So Mulmy over there. And I wonder if Skylar might go down to the bullpen.
I think so, or maybe Mulmy will go to second.
So let's see what happens here. Fleeflet's been hit twice here, and there goes Skylar Blado down to the bullpen. So that's kind of why he's got the courtesy runner in there. So Aiden Hayek, questionable if he'll come back. We'll see what happens. One ball, no strikes, and that one hits Fleeflet for the 3rd time through his bat, and pretty dinged up.
Wow.
So I'm sure we'll get a courtesy runner in for him as Bob Hawkert getting ready to go, and he gets the signal from the dugout. And there goes Bob. Jackson. He's got a lot of bruises today, and he's got one more game to go yet.
Yeah, he'll get a chance to rest in between, but yeah, he's going to have a few bruises.
Yep. Here comes Jaden King. He's been hit twice today, so 6 hit by pitches by working. I don't think I ever had a day that bad when I was pitching, so I hit some guys, but I don't think I ever hit 6 in a game.
There's no proof for us to know, though.
No,
and he just plunked
oh, my goodness.
Big Bird again.
Oh, my goodness. Bases loaded now with hit by pitches.
Now batting, your first baseman, number 9, Cooper, the Worsterman.
And the 3rd time Big Bird's been hit?
Third time for Fleeflet and Big Bird, yeah.
Wow.
So the bases are loaded with hit by pitches, and here comes the coach out. So the Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. Located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton, Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. We want to thank Tyler Farm Supply, our short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. Jason, the crew down there. Miller and Associates, American Family Insurance, our starting lineup sponsors. You heard Art Grocco with those earlier. OSPTI, they'll bring you the post-game show coming up after the completion of this game. OSPTI for all your physical therapy needs. Contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hinkinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. We also want to thank Kyle DeVries and Farmers Union Insurance. Kyle DeVries, he's our neighbor.
Our neighbor, our business neighbor.
Our business neighbor at the Three Border Sports Network studio. And here we go. The infield is on the grass. Cooper Klosterman at the plate, working, sets, delivers. Cooper swing, ground ball to third, picked up there by Colby Thiel. Just to home for one, to first, and it's thrown away. So the Cooper Klosterman's safe. 1 run will score. And here comes a sliding Jaden King for the 2nd run. Skylar Bob Hockert. Let's see, who was running for? Hockert was running for Fleeflet, right?
Avery, Hockert was running.
Malmy ran in for Blado. That's
Blado,
correct. Yep. But he was thrown out at home. So 5-2, 1 out, and then the throwing error allows Cooper Klosterman to go to 2nd. So standing at 3rd now. No, what do we got? Cooper's the only one at 2nd.
Yeah, Cooper at 2nd now.
Yep. So Jaden King scored. Now I got my book right.
You sure?
Yep, I do.
You doing that in ink?
I agree with Brad Hoffman. He's on the scoreboard operator, and I got the same stuff he does.
Okay, I'm good too, I think.
0-2 now to Aiden Hayek. I think he's going to remain in the game here as a designated hitter. Coach Kappa's designated hitter assignment to Aiden as a pitcher and designated hitter. So we'll see what happens here defensively if Malmy comes into 2nd base. That one's outside for ball. 2-2. 1 out here for the Wahpeton squad. Cooper Klosterman standing at 2nd base. That one's outside, and now the count's full. Hayek gets the 3-2 pitch inside, ball 4, and he'll draw the walk. So 3 hit by pitches, a walk, and an error. All unearned runs here, Brian, for Wahpeton here in this half of the inning.
And working has started out solid and starting to struggle a little bit here. And we'll see how long they let him go.
They gave up 6 in inning number 2. Then he settled down for a couple innings. And now starting to struggle a little bit again with runners on 1st and 2nd. 1 out. That means the infield fly rule is in effect. Runners advance at their own risk. Nick Langenwalter at the plate. Nick singled and scored and popped out to right. 1 for 2 for the 3rd baseman. A nice defensive play. Pulls that one foul. Got some folks that maybe haven't been watching here. We've got some improvements coming to John Randall Field this fall. And away for ball, 2-1. We got new lights coming, right?
New lights coming, and hoping to get the outfield fenced as well.
Yeah,
that's
replaced. Much needed. And the pitch goes outside off the plate, 3-1.
New flagpole coming. That'll be out.
That should
left
be
field
pretty soon, I think.
Yeah.
I seen a pole sitting there.
Pole's out there, and try and get that up here pretty quick.
Outside for a ball, and it's ball 4, and the bases are loaded once again. So I'm wondering here how much longer we'll see working. Nobody's making a move from the dugout yet.
Nobody making a move. No action in the bullpen.
Braden Steffens going to check in as a courtesy runner for Aiden Hayek out at second base.
Second base, number 15, Braden Steffens. Now batting your left field.
Steffens with good speed, as we know. We saw him on the basketball court a lot this winter.
Saw him on the football field as well.
Yep. And here comes Joe Brewer. Popped out to right. Excuse me. Grounded out once, and a nice sacrifice bunt in the second inning. Down in the dirt, and it's ball 2. Joe Brewer back for his super senior season. Taking a look at our ball 3. Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance shout-out line, 701-640-2619. There's a call strike right across the middle. 3-1. Copper's watching, but he's sleeping now, so Copper the dog is not watching. 3-2. He's taking a nap. I'm sure your 3 dogs are probably taking a nap right now,
They're not
too.
taking a nap right now.
Huh?
They're probably running all over the place.
Full count. Outside ball 4. Just missed the plate there. Workin was hoping for that one, but it just didn't quite get there. So Brewer gets the RBI with a walk. And here comes J.R. Theelgis, and that's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout, and that'll be the second visit of the inning. So we're going to get a pitching change and some other defensive changes. So we'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network. Wahpeton leads LaMoure 9-5.
Athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey girls, oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Well, a pretty easy change here for us, Brian. Colton Ness goes in to pitch, and Mason Workin goes to catch. So just a straight switch there between pitcher and catcher.
Like it when they keep it easy like that.
We got Braden Steffens over at third now. He's running for Aiden Hayek. At second base is Nick Langenwalter and Joe Brewer over at first. Joe Brewer had a little bit of an injury last year during the complete summer and did a lot of pinch running for Coach Kappas last year with an arm injury. So he was able to do a lot of running. And the pitch drilled, and there's a double play, and there was nothing that Joe Brewer could do with it there as Miles Hinckley roped one to first base and doubled up Joe Brewer.
Yeah, nothing to do there, just a line shot in the right place for LaMoure and an easy double play, and Brewer's like not happy with himself, but really nothing much that he could do.
Nope, there wasn't anything he could do, so double play there for LaMoure ends the inning, but the Wahpeton takes a 4-run lead. It's 9-5. We'll go to the top of the 5th.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Well, Wahpeton answers back with 3 runs of their own in the bottom of the 4th after LaMoure had 3 in the top of the 4th. And leading off here, we had a timeout called from somewhere out in the outfield. Looks like we're ready to go now. I don't know what that was all about. Connor Johnson up at the plate. Pop fly to the first base side. Cooper Klosterman gets underneath it and squeezes it for the first out. So, Brian, in the bottom of the 3rd there, bottom of the 4th, Wahpeton scored 3 runs, but did not have a hit. And it was 3 hit by pitches, 3 walks, and an error.
Yeah, tough to recover from those.
Isn't that something? It's tough.
You give a good team some extra opportunities, and LaMoure going to have to try and battle back.
Owen Lesko pops one foul, hits the roof. So again, Skylar Blado in the pitch now for Wahpeton. Aiden Hayek moves over to 3rd, and Nick Langenwalter moves over, a good utility man, over to 2nd base.
Gives Coach Kappas a lot of flexibility when he's got players that can move around.
That one's fouled over to Coach Kappas in his usual spot on the bucket there at the end of the dugout. He'll stroll out to that one, and Bob Hockert says, "Let me get it, Coach." Blado delivers. Curveball got Lesko swinging and missing. So a nice curveball from Skylar Blado for the 2nd out.
Nice. Skylar coming in, doing some work.
So that's going to bring up Colby Thilgis. He's the 3rd baseman. A sacrifice fly in the 1st, and he was hit by a pitch and scored in the 4th. Again, timeout. Don't know what happened there. Oh, Reed wasn't ready. He didn't have his mask on. Yikes. Yeah, don't throw it now. For sure. Here we go. Skylar Blado delivers, and that's a little check swing, a little blooper, and that could be tough. Langenwalter hakes it on the hop, but he gets it over to Klosterman. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Skylar Blado. So we'll be right back here for the bottom of the 5th, right here on Three Borders Sports Network. It's still 9-5.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
So we're going to the bottom of the fifth here. Wahpeton leads 9-5 over LaMoure. Colton Ness comes out for his second inning. He only pitched a third of an inning in the last one, but he got a double play out of it. So actually it's 2/3 of an inning, but he only faced one hitter.
Do you know what you're doing over there?
I hope so.
Okay.
I think I'm saying it right.
I think you are. You got 2 outs there, but on 1 pitch.
There, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
So
I'll get there eventually.
You will. You will.
Yep. Well, here we go. Again, leading off here for the Wahpeton is Caden Kappas. He's up for his 4th time. And his last at bat there, he lined one to the third baseman, Colby Theolgis. And that one.
Did that get him?
Yep.
It did
right
get
in the
him.
shin, yep.
Wow.
So another hit by pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now 8. And you know Jackson Fleeflet wants to swing the bat this time.
Yes.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Skylar Blado steps up to the plate. He was hit by a pitch in his last at bat.
How about Jaden King? He wants to take a cut at one.
Jaden King wants to. There goes Caden, and the fake bunt, and the throw was down and not in time as Caden slides in safely. So stolen base.
I think we knew that one was coming.
Yeah, that's almost a given. I don't think we're giving away any secrets on TV here either, but led the team in stolen bases last year is Skylar Blado now. I think it was ball 1. Ooh. 2-0 now. Home plate umpire's right arm kind of partway came up there for a second. And there goes Caden, and the hit goes to right field. He's got a hold up, and the fly ball to Muslin. He'll make the catch, and Caden Kappa's got to go back and not enough time to tag.
I think he thought that was going to get over his head and took off. Because I think he could have tagged, and he would have been able to make it over there with his speed.
Yeah. All right, here comes Jackson.
That ball was hit hard out there.
It was. Blado. Over-under on him. He's not going to be happy if he gets hit again.
Wow.
And you know Muslin, look at him. He's got his hands on his head, and he knows.
That's just crazy. Really?
5 times in the tournament. 4 today.
That is.
And here comes Jaden King saying, not me too.
That's a tough one.
There goes Bob Hockert. Hockert goes out to run for Jackson. And you know that wasn't on purpose here.
I don't think so. I mean, you could see by his reaction.
Yep. And here comes Jaden King now again. He's been hit 3 times today. Should have took the over-under, Art.
I think, yeah, you probably should have taken the over.
There, Ness lets up on that one a little bit, and King takes strike 1 on the outer half. So 1 out, infield fly rules in effect. If Chad was here, he'd say if fair and playable. King turns on that one. It's fair ball down the third base line. Here comes Kappas. He will score an RBI double for Jaden King.
Yeah, and he took a pretty healthy cut at that one. That one went down the line, but he's like, I need to get a swing in here. And a well-placed ball right on the line. And a stand-up double for Big Bird, Jaden King.
So here comes Cooper Klosterman now as safety gear comes off for Jaden King. He'll deliver that over to assistant coach Steve Hockert. And we got one out on the field here as the post 20 guys threatening to score some more here in the bottom of the fifth. Klosterman takes outside for ball. Defensively for LaMoure, left to right, we've got Isaacson, Lesko, and Muslin. And then third to first, we got Colby Theelgis, Gunnar Theelgis, Johnson, and Rogan. On the hill is Colton Ness. Behind the plate, Mason Workin. Workin started pitching. 2-0 now to Big Coop. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, Workin started as the pitcher in this game, and Ness was the catcher.
Yep. Beautiful day here at John Randall. Sun-drenched skies. And there's Cooper going to drive one to center. He got a tag up at third, but it's going to fall in. And coming home to score easily was Bob Hockert running for Fleetfoot.
Yeah, that's another one Lessville got a bit of a slow start on. And that one falls down.
So an RBI single. That's 3 RBI there for Cooper today. Here comes Hayden Hayek now.
You know I'm an RBIs guy, right? I mean, I'm just saying.
Heavy sigh.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't know what to say.
I'm old school.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
It's one thing that's a multiple, so it's RBIs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
3 RBI for Cooper. I was always an RBIs guy too, and then I just started listening to the wrong people, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. It's
RBI.
Yeah, I don't believe that one.
Well, you don't say runs batted ins.
It's an abbreviation. That is one thing.
I know.
Okay.
As an RBI, then you have more than one RBI. It's RBIs.
Correct.
Yep. I get you.
Forget about the whole thing, the whole drawn out thing and what it is. It's an abbreviation.
I know. Wind is blowing out here at John Randall. Aiden Hayek likes to hit it to right field, so we'll see. He's got a gap in right center. There was a pitch outside for ball. It's 2-1.
That had to come from some guy who just is a numbers guy that doesn't play baseball.
Yes.
That has to
somebody
be where it
just,
came from.
yep, some English major somewhere.
Right.
I'm not picking on English majors, but call strike 2-2 now. Hayek, speaking of that, is 2 for 2 today with a walk. Two-two pitch from Ness. Oh, just off the plate. Ness wanted that one.
Yeah, he did. Little curveball there, trying to nibble on the edge and didn't get it.
Next game slated for 12:30. We will not be covering that game, Glasgow and LaMoure. And there's a drive to left. Hayek gives that one a ride. It's deep to the track, and he falls down. Does he make the catch, or didn't he?
You catch that thing?
He did catch it.
Oh, my.
So everybody's got to go back to where they were.
I think he's... I don't know if he's
Cooper's got to go all the way back to first, and he'll get doubled up, but I think the run scores, did it not? That was Isaacson out there in the left. He stumbled on the track, Brian, and fell down, made the catch. So we're going to see.
Going to figure out what's going to happen here.
Yep. I think Cooper was going to be thrown out there. What a catch out there by Isaacson. My goodness.
He fell down, was up against the wall, and was slow to get up.
I think that's 3 outs, but the run does count, I believe.
I think that's what they're trying to figure out here.
We're going to see what they say. Isaacson made a heck of a play out there. He stumbled out there and made the catch against the wall as he fell down. And they got the ball back in time to catch Cooper Klosterman because he had to go back, touch second base, and get back to first. So what did we decide? We'll take a break and we'll come back and then we'll let you know what we found out, folks.
In Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Welcome back. As we start the top of the sixth here, Skylar Blado on the hill there. And we got some explaining to do, Lucy.
We got some splaining to do.
Max Muslin at the plate. There's a ground ball to third and getting over, picking that one up is Hayek over to first in time. Nice play again at third base for the Wahpeton Post 20 boys.
Nice job there by Aiden. Aiden started on the mound. Coming in, getting some action over there at third, making the long throw for the first out of the inning.
Nice moving throw there. He was moving to his left and just made the nice throw. Mason working. The catcher now steps up to the plate. So we got some splaining to do here in that last inning. Wahpeton had a couple of hits here as, again, Mason. No, that's, where am I at here?
I'm not sure.
I was going to say, are we batting out of order here?
I think so. Nobody said anything.
Yeah, I think so, because Colton Ness is up, and it should be Mason working. And Max Muslin just grounded out, and it should be Colton Ness. Somebody's not saying nothing here. There's a strike. I don't know. I'm confused, as Art is too, and it sounds like everybody else in the box is confused. And that's ball 4. So Colton Ness, and then here comes Dustin Kitterling. So yeah, they skipped Mason working because it was a 1-2-3 inning last inning. I don't know. They missed somebody in there. Kitterling takes inside for ball. I don't know what to do. I guess leave it blank.
So you had
Muslin led off after the 1-2-3 inning. It's a ground ball, scoots by Nick Langenwalter for a base hit for Kitterling. So heading over to second base is Colton Ness. Gunnar Thiel just comes up to the plate now. He's the leadoff hitter for LaMoure. Popped out to center, line drive to Caden Kappas, and singled 1 for 3 for the leadoff hitter. 11-5 lead. The top of the 6th. There's a fly ball, shallow center. Drifting over is Hinckley. He'll make the catch, and no tag. So fly ball retires Gunnar Thiel just. So 2 outs. So Brian's checking the replay right now. He's looking back and seeing if Mason working or Max Muslin. Somebody didn't get the hit there. On the pitch delivered high and away. It's ball 1 to the number 2 hitter, Blaze Isaacson, who just made that fantastic play out there in left field on the track for LaMoure. He'll pop that one foul. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Blaze Isaacson again made a terrific catch out in left field on the track to double up Cooper Klosterman, who had to track himself all the way back to first base. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's going to be a base hit to right center, and it's going to be getting by Hinckley. So it'll be at least a 2-bagger and 2 RBI as the throw comes home, and no play, and the throw down to third, not in time. So Blaze Isaacson with a double and a couple of RBIs. So 2 RBI here for Blaze Isaacson on that one. And now it's an 11-7 game. Here's Skylar Blado now with 2 outs. That one's low and in the dirt. Stopped there by Jackson Fleeflet. As Connor Johnson now at the plate. Did we miss somebody? And that one's again in the dirt there, and a block by Fleeflet. And I think, did I miss a? I don't know either. Well, call strike. It's 2-1. We'll just go on, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Thiel just made the last out. But that's what it looks like.
There's a shot to right center again. Hinckley not going to get to it, and that time it took a wicket hop, went behind him. The run comes in, and it's another RBI double by Connor Johnson.
All right. Let me get the scoreboard updated here. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're 8.
So 3 runs across in this inning, and it's an 11-8 game. So here comes Owen Lesko. And the pitch from Blado, and that's popped up, foul, out of play. Look out, little guy. It's funny to see those little guys chasing after the ball. The 0-1 pitch from Blado. Breaking pitch, nice curveball there. Caught Lesko on a swinging strikeout last time, and he got him looking on that one. So we'll see what Lesko does on the 0-2 pitch this time from Skylar Blado. Again, a breaking pitch, and he'll pull that one foul. So he was on top of that one. 3 runs across here in the top of the 6th for LaMoure has made it a game again. It's 11-8.
Post 20 jumps out, and LaMoure comes right back.
Yeah.
It's not going away.
There's a pop fly left field. Brewer got to get back. And he's getting back in front of the track, on the track, and got to the track and dropped it.
And that was one of those deals where he had it, he was comfortable with it, and just kind of made a nonchalant catch. Tried to catch that down around his waist, and that one fell out of his glove.
Yep. I don't know if the different footing on the gravel out there on the sand, if that made a difference.
Yeah, he got right back to the track and did have to take a couple steps there and just lost his concentration and focus. At 11-9 now.
So let's go on second. The pop fly to right. Slipping was Jaden King out in right field, but he got up back in time to make the catch. And the side is retired, bringing 9 to the plate here. Well, maybe it was only 8. I don't know.
We're not sure.
We're not sure. All right, we're going to come back for the bottom of the 6th. Wahpeton leads LaMoure 11-9.
Is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Well, the general consensus is that there was only 8 that came to the plate for LaMoure. I think. Well, we skipped working.
We think we did.
So, anyway, we're going to the bottom of the 6th, I believe, here.
And get some action in the bullpen from post 20. Can't see who went down there. You got that 2015 vision, so you should be able to see.
Looks like Braden Steffens.
There you go.
It's number 15 anyway. I can see that, man. Ooh, and that one's high and tight to Nick Langenwalter. The linebacker for the Huskies barely backed away from that one. He don't back away from much, that young man. He'll drill that one to third underneath the glove of Colby Theelgis, who's had a good defensive day, but Nick Langenwalter drills that one down the third base line for a base hit.
Nick is having a really good day at the plate. Nice
I'm going to
job.
give him a hit on that one. Braden Steffens warming up down in the bullpen. So we're going to see Joe Brew put down another bunt here, Brian? What do you think?
We might.
So Langenwalter over at first now. Nobody out for Wahpeton. Coach Kappas giving the signs and tells Joe Brew, go get it. Ness delivers. Call strike.
Didn't show bunt.
No, not that time. Again, Coach Kappas going through some more signs. 0-1 to Josiah Brewer. Pickoff move. Langenwalter back in time. Field nice and green, Brian. That's one good thing about the rain. The grass is green around here.
Yeah, it's coming around nicely.
Oh, and 1 to Joe Brew. And the pitch there, he squared, pulls it back, throw down to first. Langenwalter back in plenty of time.
Yeah, that on that first pitch, he asked for the signs again. So I don't know if there was a mix-up or.
Joe Brew is super senior, as we said earlier. 1-1 to him. He'll square, pull it back. 2-1. That's outside off the plate. I want to thank all of our sponsors, including Comdell Innovation. Let us show you how we can deliver your next project faster and better. Comdell Innovation. He squares again. That time he misses it, and it's a strike. It's 2-2. So Josiah Brewer, the number 8 hitter, due up next is Miles Hinckley. Braden Steffens still warming up in the pen. 2-2. And he takes strike 3 at the belt. Looking. Oops. Goes on the wrong page there, Joe. There, I got a scribble in my book.
Just
Brian.
erase it. Oh, you can't. You're using ink. That's right.
That's right.
Up next, your center fielder, number 13, Miles.
Oh, boy.
Comes Miles Hinckley. Miles walked and scored in the second inning. And he's hit a line drive down the first base there that Rogan picked off and doubled up Joe Brewer over there at first base last inning. Just a shot down to first base. Rogan picked it up and stepped on the bag, and Brewer didn't have a choice. There goes the runner. And Langenwalter slides head first and gets in safely. So Nick Langenwalter gets to second base by the stolen base instead of a bunt.
And Nick, we can call him Speedy.
Sure.
He's got some wheels.
He's got some wheels. Loves to play any sport. Football. He played basketball this year for Coach Ralph and the Huskies. Just a good senior athlete. A little breaking pitch there is called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. And the pitch pulled again down to Rogan at first and goes off his leg, and the ricochets over to second base. But Hinckley with his speed beats it out.
Yeah, Rogan knocked that thing down. Thought maybe he was going to be able to handle it. Johnson got over there behind it from second, turned to try and throw, and no one covering the bag.
Yeah, Rogan was down on his knees there and just couldn't get back up in time. So now runners at the corners here as Wahpeton threatens here in the bottom of the 6th. And Caden Kappas steps up to the plate for the 5th time today. He was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. And there goes the runner. That hit him again.
Oh, my.
Off the left elbow guard.
Wow.
Man, oh, man, oh, man.
Well.
Coming to the plate, your pitcher, number 3, Skylar Beledo.
I got double digits in hit by pitches.
That's crazy. Now, if Fleeflick comes to bat and he gets hit by pitch again, now we need to do a little. We need to break out into an episode of Dateline and do some investigating.
Might need an anger management class, too.
Something.
0-1 now to Skylar Beledo. Bases loaded for him. See if he can help himself. It's 1-1. Stefan's still down in the pen warming up. Beledo, his 5th time at the plate today. He was hit by a pitch once, too. 10 HBPs in my book. Just off the plate. Ball 2, 2-1. Well, the next game was scheduled for 12:30, but I don't know if we're going to make that one, my friend.
That might be difficult.
And the pitch. Beledo pulls it right there. Seeing eye single. And that will go into left field. 1 run will score. Langenwalter comes across the plate, and right behind him will be Miles Hinckley scoring. So
single, seeing eye single is right. There's only one place that ball could go to get through there. And a solid base hit to drive in 2 more.
So 2 RBI for Skylar Beledo as Jackson Fleeflet coming to the plate and says, I want to do that once. Runners now at 1st and 2nd for Wahpeton. 1 out. And you just got 5. Not 5.
There's no way he could get hit again here.
Oh, there was his cut.
He was swinging.
Yep. Jackson Fleeflet at the plate here again, just joining us. He's been hit by the pitch all 4 at bats. He was hit once yesterday. That one comes up high, about the tip of his helmet. Wow. He's probably going to have a few bags of ice here after the game, too.
Yeah, I would say so.
Pick-off attempt and back safely at Caden Kappas. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at 1st and 2nd for Wahpeton. Fleeflet at the plate. Takes 1 at the letters. Strike 2. It's 1-2. 1-2 to Jackson.
You think he wants to hit 1 out?
I would say he wants that perfect pitch.
Right?
Yep. Speaking of Langenwalter, there's Claire walking in. It's fouled back into the net. One of your Lady Husky basketball players, sister of Nick.
Saw her a little bit yesterday at team camp.
Yeah.
Yep. See her again on Monday.
She will be a senior, correct?
She will be a junior.
Junior?
Yes.
She's been on the roster for a long time.
Been playing since 8th grade.
Pops one out to right. Muslin goes back, drifts back, makes the catch over the top of his head. Kappas tags at 2nd. He'll end up at 3rd. So 2nd out is recorded, and Kappas tags and goes to 3rd. We'll see what Coach Kappas does with Skylar Beledo now over at 1st, and Jaden King, Big Bird, at the plate. I didn't get a text from Grandpa King down in Tyler, Minnesota today. Or did I? Let's see what we got here. Tori's going to save us a couple breakfast sandwiches.
There we go. Now we're talking.
And Jaden King takes low and away as Blado stays put. Blado with good speed, so even though he's pitching, maybe Coach Kappas wants to leave him in there, and maybe Steffens will come back. Caden Kappas tempted to run toward home there. He was dancing at third base. And Kevin Lynch tuned in and watching. Kevin, appreciate him. He helped us out a lot last year. King drives one to left field, and that one is going to hit the parking lot. And foul.
If that is fair.
Oh, and it hit that white pickup over there. Man, oh man, that was a drive.
Yeah. If that's fair, that is out of here.
That was a no-doubter, as they say. Kevin Lynch, thank you very much. Appreciate it. 1 ball, 1 strike, the big bird. And that one, he just got underneath it and pops it up to second base. Drifting back is Johnson, and he'll make the catch for the out, and the side is retired. Wahpeton scores 2 more here in the bottom of the 6th. 13-9 on Three Borders Sports Network. 3 outs to go for LaMoure. They got to make it happen. Back after this.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Well, after all that, Brian, Skylar Blado did come back out here and takes the mound for Wahpeton here in the top of the 7th. It's a 13-9 game, 4-run lead for Skylar, so we'll see if he can shut it down in the top of the 7th. We know that Braden Steffens is warmed up and ready to go. Later today at 12:30, we got Glasgow and LaMoure, and then at 3 o'clock, we'll be back on the air with Wahpeton taking on Glasgow, Montana. So we're looking forward to that one.
Should be a good one.
Glasgow showed up pretty good yesterday in the game against Detroit Lakes. And then the final game of the night will be Detroit Lakes against Fergus Falls. Swing and a miss there on the... I'm going to make sure Max Muslin is at the plate. So this is where we got screwed up last inning. Muslin led it off with a ground ball over to Hayek in his last at bat in the last inning to lead it off, and then we got confusion after that.
Yeah, I think they skipped one over
there.
I
do too. Another ground ball, this time deep in the hole. The Kappas at short, long throw. Did he make it? He did. Staying on the bag was Cooper Klosterman. Nice play on both ends, B-Dub.
Yeah, a nice little backhand grab over there by Kappas. And then how about the stretch and pick by Cooper Klosterman to snag that thing to secure the out. Great play on both ends.
Both ends. Great job defensively there for post 20. And here comes Mason working. So, yeah, he didn't bat last inning.
No, he did not.
So there you go. And he'll check swing foul that one back into the net. So we'll be back at around 3 o'clock, but we're running behind here now. This one should have been over, and but we're in the top of the 7th right now, so they're not too far behind. There's a breaking pitch from Blado for a strike.
That looked nice.
It did. It's a little curveball there. And it's an 0-2 pitch. We'll see what he does. And he brought that curveball back in again, but just off the plate. See what Fleeflet calls on this one. Oh, or excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes. time he comes across with a fastball. That goes into the 29th foot to the 30-foot net.
Just a reminder, please help us with the foul ball. Return to the concession stand for a free treat. Thank you.
1 ball, 2 strikes to working. We'll be back sometime around 3 o'clock, so keep an eye on our webpage here. We'll be back. The link is out there. Ooh, and that one hits him. The curveball got away on him.
Yep. Just couldn't get it to come back in, and taps his chest, say my fault.
So now here comes Colton Ness, the pitcher. Started out the game catching. 13-9, 1 out. Runner on. Number 8 hitter Colton Ness at the plate. So you know Blado would like to get the 3rd out before he hits the top of the order. So yeah, I keep saying we're going to try and be back around as close to 3 o'clock as we can for the Wahpeton Glasgow game. I think I'm going to do scoreboard in the next game, I think.
Got to stay busy.
Guess I was on the schedule to do that.
Got to stay busy.
You should go home and take a nap.
I might. That's not a joke.
Ooh, just off the plate, 2-1. And tomorrow we got 4 games again tomorrow here at John Randall Field. The Wahpeton host team will play the final game of the day. Popped up left side, Brewer should have that one gauged, and he makes the squeeze.
Took him a little bit to find it, but able to get under it, no problem.
Yeah, you knew he wanted to make sure he caught that one.
Yeah, he was up there with 2 hands that time.
Yep. Number 9 hitter now, Dustin Ketterling, the designated hitter, singled in his last at bat and scored. Otherwise, he is 1 for 3 on the day. The pitch, breaking pitch again. Skylar Blado's got that curveball working good, except that one that
was pretty.
So it's 0-1. We'll be back at the conclusion of this game with our OSPTI. Another curveball.
Hey, how about another?
0-2. Now I'd throw a curveball again, but this time about 6 inches off the plate. See what he does. Nope, you're going to throw a fastball and right to Jaden King in right field, and we're going to come back with our OSPTI postgame show right after this. The Wahpeton Post 20 wins over LaMoure 13-9. We'll be back with our postgame show right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, Our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson, and Wahpeton just defeated LaMoure 13-9 here in Game 1 of Day 2 here, the Game 3 of the whole tournament. But again, Wahpeton comes out successful here. But it wasn't a battle, Brian. A game that took 2 hours exactly. 13-9 victory. Wahpeton was hit by a pitch 10 times here today, so it was a struggle. But Wahpeton got some free runs, but yet LaMoure kept it close, which we expected.
Yeah, they did, and just think about that, Joel. You get hit by pitch that many times. You give up some extra base runners that you probably shouldn't under normal circumstances, and it's a close game.
Yeah.
So if you're LaMoure, you go back and you look at it, and go, hey, we just had too many errors, not actual errors, but you're giving up those extra opportunities for Wahpeton. And LaMoure, a team that came in here and got a victory last year and really get a little better pitching, they probably could have got out of here with another win.
Yeah, it would have been a lot closer game there if they'd had a little better pitching control, I guess.
Right.
Welcome, everybody, to our post-game show brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and, of course, in Breckenridge. OSPTI, our post-game show sponsor. The line scores go as follows. LaMoure had 9 runs on 7 hits. They committed 2 errors and left 5 runners on base. For Wahpeton, 13 runs on 9 hits, committed 2 errors, and Wahpeton left 9 runners on base, so they had an opportunity to even score more, Brian.
Yeah, had some opportunities to kind of tack on a few more. And just a good, solid performance. Wahpeton does the things that they need to do. They'll swing the bat when they need to. They'll play small ball when they need to. Had some good execution there to bring in some runs. They'll bunt the runners around in the scoring position and get sac flies when you needed them. And just a solid performance for Post 20.
Nice job by Aiden Hayek and Skylar Blado.
They both did a nice job on the mound. And we'll see. They get a little bit of a break here before they play game number 2 later today.
3 RBI for Cooper Klosterman, a couple of RBI for Skylar Blado, and Joe Brewer had 1. Jaden King also had 1, and he had a double. So, again, all around for the Wahpeton team did pretty well. We're getting ready for game number 2 of the day here. That's going to be Glasgow and LaMoure. We will not have that on Three Borders Sports Network, but we will be back for the 3 o'clock game between Wahpeton and Glasgow. So we'll be back a little bit later here this afternoon. And again, for Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner, and all of us here at Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks for watching and tuning in to Three Borders Sports Network. Again, your final score, Wahpeton 13, LaMoure 9. We'll be back later this afternoon for the Glasgow-Wahpeton game.